Hi, this is another session of Lederhosen Salesforce linking Zendesk to managed packages into Salesforce. Here you can see the window, and here I'm in Zendesk actually, and there's a Salesforce managed package which you can't control, and then you enable the ticket view. This is in Zendesk, in my demo Zendesk. What do you want to link to? In this Salesforce org, I have personal accounts enabled, but historically, I would suggest you go with just accounts and make the account say the household if you're going to be doing that, for instance, right? A household name, and then it'll be easier to track the contacts, aka occupants of that household. Here, for instance, what's the mapping? What Salesforce field do you want to link to? And this is in Zendesk right now, and it's how do you integrate? And if you have a question on what's a managed package and unmanaged package, go see my video on managed packages. They're basically an untouchable payload that only the author controls, right? So they insert that into Salesforce, you downloaded it, it's not on the App Exchange, it's on Zendesk, and then you link through this. And there are 4 basic steps here. This is the first one, the basic integration. Do you want it ascending, descending? How do you want it viewed? It's in that lightning component on the page, on the case object page. Okay, let's go to the next one. Data sync. So ticket view, data sync, support app, and settings. So ticket view now are accounts, leads, ticket sync. So in accounts, you enable syncing, right? Meaning, maybe to household, do you want to filter? Do you want everybody? Do you only want certain people? Do you only want open tickets in Salesforce, right? What do you want to see in that window? There's a bunch of ways to sync and filter here. You can add filters. They're all dynamic. You can change it at any time. This is a very robust integration. And do you want to map some additional fields? Do you want to add mapping, besides household name? Because this is I enabled person accounts in this Salesforce, you see household name. Otherwise, you'll see account. And with account, it'll be easier to track households. That's just my personal opinion, Mr. Later. Okay, so now we've got accounts in, right? I'm going to discard the changes. Maybe keep it, who knows. Anyways, you can see all the settings and changes we can do here. Next would be leads. If you really don't want to map to leads, if they're in Zendesk, then they're already your customers and you're doing customer support. They should all be contacts, right? And then meet all of the following conditions. You can add a filter, you can do some match criteria, etc. There's a lot, is there an external ID to Zendesk, right? Do you want to send a welcome email? You can do a lot of things here. And then we continue with the data sync. The last part is ticket sync. Do you want to have all the tickets from Zendesk surface in Salesforce, right? Which would then mean you could possibly do an upsell, like DSL installation or internet installation. Well, maybe they want the HBO package, right? There's a lot of things here. With this, you have to install an additional managed package from Zendesk that syncs the tickets. All right, so I installed this. I'm not going to reinstall the ticket sync package. But then, how do you want it to link? All right, let's go into Salesforce, and that's the window and the lightning component. And you can see on the left, the Zendesk ticket view is right in there. That's what we were just all linking through. Let's take a look at how it looks. Okay, let's take a look at the one ticket I created, which was gas leak at my house. All right, well, there's some continued setup. Remind me later. I don't want to, since this is a sandbox, and let's it's rendering it. How do we render it? Ticket manager, object manager, we go to cases, make sure it's correct. Record types, we need a special record type in order to do it. And that's the last thing I'm doing here. Thank you.